This is Matrix Lord 212, and there's more details coming for Nightmare in Silver for Doctor Who, Neil Gaiman's episode. Let me give you some information. This is coming from Doctor Who TV UK. It's their synopsis is Welcome to Webley's World of Wonders. Roll up, roll up. Miracles, marvels, and more await you. The wonder of the age, the miracle of modernity. Excuse me. Uh, they were defeated 1,000 years ago, but now they're back to destroy you. So fast, so smart, and so strong that fighting them is suicidal. Nightmares in Silver. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the 699th wonder of the universe, the Cybermen, as you've never seen them before. And here is a quote from the Doctor. I am putting Clara in charge. Clara, stay alive till I get back, and don't let anyone blow up this planet. Other stuff. Neil Gaiman, on writing it, he says, in some ways it was absolutely horrible. Having written The Doctor's Wife, you might think there's nowhere to go but down, but I love the pressure. So there is a closing time style Cyberman playing chess. The Doctor and Clara are on the moon. Neil had some say in the redesign of the Cybermen. He was trying to make their face mask more in line with their 60s design. So I'm not going to read the rest of it, but I can basically say that I am definitely looking forward for this episode. I mean, I think that this is going to be the top episode of the season, unless, of course, the finale is better. Yes, this will probably top Rings of Akaten in my eyes. My eyes. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I liked Rings of Akaten. Yeah, I can't wait for this episode. I also, you know what, I can't wait for Crimson Horror too, because I do want to see Men of Vastrogeny and Strax, because we haven't seen them since the Snowman, and I really like that group. And also the finale has some more interesting things coming our way. Now, there was another story that I didn't break because we've heard so many articles about this before. And I want to wait a little bit until I get definitive proof. On Digital Spy, they said that no classic Doctors will return. The only Doctors returning are David Tennant and Matt Smith. If you watch the Real Whovians cast, we joke around a lot in there, but we talked about it. I've been talking about it before that. We all have been talking about it before that. We all were under the impression that no matter what was going on, Moffat was going to stick with the new Who, the Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, and Matt Smith. We never believed for a second he would use the classic guys in it, the classic Doctors. And a lot of fans, you know what, this is not the new series anniversary. This is the whole series, the whole classic series, regular series. There was no classic series back then because it was the only series. But this is 50 years of Doctor Who. We're not celebrating the past 8, okay, or 9. We're celebrating 50 years of the show. You should have, and if you don't, you know, I know that William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton and John Pertwee passed away. That will be a decision on Moffat's part, you know, if he would recast them. But with the Doctors that are remaining, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, Christopher Eccleston, even from the new series, they should be in it. 100,000,000%. This is something that should have been planned for years. And honestly, no matter what is said, this has not been planned for years. This has been planned last minute, okay? And I'll tell you why. Because even Stephen Moffat's original plans, or whatever, I don't know what his original plans were, but Stephen Moffat said, why talk in the singular? So obviously, he had intentions of making an anniversary season or episodes, and somehow, we didn't even get Series 8, and we're only getting 1. And it was going to be originally 60 minutes until we all fought for it, and then we got it 90 minutes. So I just feel it's not going to happen. I mean, I don't think that they're going to have the classic Doctors, but once again, I'm not going to make a whole video on it until I know definitive proof they're definitely not in it, okay? So I would have to say that for now, I don't know what to believe, okay? If the classic Doctors are not in it, and I don't want to see no clips, then, in my eyes, the 15th anniversary is a bust. It is a bust. It is finished. It is destroyed. And I don't care if David Tennant's in it or Rose is in it. It's supposed to be the 50th anniversary. So no matter what happens, I don't care what villain you throw in there. If you only have David Tennant and Matt Smith, the 50th anniversary will be a bust in my eyes. And we'll do podcasts on it. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a negative person because big deal. I didn't like one episode. And Cold War, I said it was okay. And it was even passing, I put. But I'm not a negative person from one Doctor Who episode compared to Love and Monsters also, which is 2 in the new series. I'm a positive person. I write positive books, try to motivate, I try to help, but when stuff goes wrong in Doctor Who, I will report it, okay? When we campaign as fans to make sure that we get our 14 episodes a year and it doesn't happen, we fight for Who. And that's what I've been doing and my friends have been doing. All of us together, we've been fighting tooth and nail to get Doctor Who 14 episodes a year and not lose a series. And already we have lost one series, which was back then with Russell T Davies, because they did specials instead. And then we also lost series now, because when you keep splitting the series and carrying it over into another year, it's like a trick. It's like the old shell game, and the Series 7, just imagine if it aired when it was supposed to air. Series 7, 1 and 2. There was no Part 2. It should have been the same thing. You would have just had no Doctor Who throughout the whole year, okay? And you would have had to wait till November and then December, okay? November being the 50th anniversary special, and December, which you always have a Christmas special, always. So that would have been an embarrassment for the 50th anniversary. And it's very easy to con the majority because some people that are not some people that are not focused on what's really going on, and they tune in, they see Doctor Who, and then they tune out. They don't know the politics behind it. They don't know that we didn't get Series 8 this year, that this series we're watching now was all part of the package from last year. And even last year, think about it, don't forget, after the Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe, you had a long, long, long gap of Doctor Who. How many months was it? And finally in September, they throw us some crumbs with 5 episodes. Don't forget that as fans. Don't forget it. Okay? We got the Asylum of the Daleks. Okay? We got Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, Town Call Mercy, The Power of Three, and Angels Take Manhattan. That is it. It was over in a month. Then we had a little while, and then we had a great, great Christmas special called The Snowman. Now, before that, I was joking around about, bad choice of a villain. But you know what? I had said it many a times before that. As much as I joked around, that was an episode that had an effect on me. It was phenomenal. It is one of my favorite Christmas specials ever, The Snowman. Okay? Great job, Stephen Moffat. Now, I loved Bells of St. John. Loved it. Rings of Akatan. I loved it. Absolutely. Okay? And I liked Hyde. I liked Kowar was okay. And, Journey to Centaurs, we know what I'm not going to, yeah. But anyway, it's just a thing, now, again, we're in a situation where we have a 50th anniversary special, a Christmas special. And then guess what? January 2014, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. September, maybe, we will get Series 8. Will it be split? No, can't be split again, can it? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. You split it, you put it into 2015, and then you hope that fans forget about Series 9 because you're kind of using 2 years for one series. Now, supposedly Stephen Moffat will stay for Series 8. Obviously, that's going to be a 2-year thing because if you split the series, you have him for 2015. Also, you know, he'll have Sherlock season 4 done next year. Maybe season 5 if they can get it. Maybe. We don't know if he's leaving. We don't know if he's staying. We don't even know if Matt Smith is staying because it's back up and down. But stop splitting the series because we're going to tally it up and we're going to tally up how many episodes were taken from us. And the reason why, and people are like, well, what's the big deal? The big deal is the longer we are without Who, the more of a chance it will get canceled because fans will not tolerate it. Some fans may leave and not come back. The ratings could drop. You don't spend millions of dollars on advertising and then all of a sudden have no product to show for it. It's called supply and demand. Okay, there's a demand for Doctor Who and there's not a supply for it. I gotta say. I joke around with the guys, but the 50th anniversary is basically stamps and a Christmas special. No, sorry. 50th anniversary stamps and 50th anniversary special. Now, the Christmas special is just a Christmas special. We always get a Christmas special. So don't make it like, oh my God, they gave us a Christmas special for 50th anniversary. We always get a Christmas special since Series 1. But usually the Christmas special was tied into a series, and because Series 8 was supposed to be this year, this is kind of tied to Series 8. So I just got to tell you guys, you know, we got a 50th anniversary special and stamps. And, you know, that's all we got for the 50th anniversary. Think about it, man. And don't think, you know, we united. We need to be united as fans, not divided. You think I want to, like, have Doctor Who go away? You know, not at all. I love this show. Okay, I love this show since I was a kid. You know, and a lot of times, you know, the Doctor Who fans, the Whovians have passion, man. In fact, this is the one group of fans that it's like a civil war almost. Everybody's attacking everybody because they're so passionate about this show. You know, and that's it. So we got to try to campaign, guys, more. We got to campaign with what's left of, you know, Say No to the BBC for cutting back Doctor Who in 2012, 2013 on Facebook. And, you know, it's basically, it's a connected site, Fight for Who, that I created. That doesn't have a year on it because I figured, you know what, they're going to keep doing it, and when we put years on it, it doesn't going to make sense because then it's going to have to end. So Fight for Who, baby. Fight for Who to stop them. Stop them from cutting the show, from shrinking the show, from ruining the show. 50th anniversary should be about 50 years of Who, not 876. Remember that. As many times as somebody could con you and say, oh, we got David Tennant, we got Matt Smith, that's not the 50th anniversary. 50th anniversary is William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGinn, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith. That's the 50th anniversary. That's the 50th anniversary. You don't forget what came before. You honor everyone. And to use clips instead of the actors is basically spitting on them. It's a disgrace. It's disrespectful. And you know what? People need to teach their kids and teach, you know, the morals need to be put into place. And people need to learn about respect because obviously there is none lately with a lot of things. So you don't disrespect the actors that started the show. You put them on there. You get the money, and I don't care how. Obviously, you didn't have money for Series 8, so you have a lot of money to play around with, BBC. So you get them to be on there. I don't care what insurance thing you have. You get them on there. I don't care whatever, you get them on there. And that has not been done so far. They better be in there. That's all I got to say. If they're not in the 50th anniversary, then every single fan is going to make them hear it. Just remember that. So, and I will be one of them. So, you know what? Thank you for all the actors and the companions that have made the show an amazing show. And I hope that my kids and my grandkids and my great-grandkids could grow up on Doctor Who. But the way it's going, if left unchecked, the show is on its way to being canceled. The viewing figures are dropping, not because of the episodes, but because they waited too long and the expectations are higher because they felt, well, if you got all this time to do the episodes, it would be more perfect than a regular episode. And that's the whole thing. When they've been promoting it like a movie, with movie posters, a year before it came out, and then we get something and it's like, that's why. Okay? Stop it with the movie posters. How about that? That's all I gotta say. Put it towards the episodes. Take care, bye, fam.